Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
So, in a relationship, right? And this may or may not pertain to me, so don't, it may not be personal. It may be personal. It may be based off of past experience. It may help me or you or whoever's watching in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just whatever. Just, basic information, right? Informative conversation only, right? So look, check it out. Let's just say you're in a relationship, right? And you're the man, right? And so if you are a real man, and you don't have to be a very rich man, right? You just got to be a man, right? Like, you wake up every day, you work good, and if you're any type of real man, then you got a job or a company or a business, and I'm talking about, you could be a trash man or in the NBA, right? As long as you're a man, you get up, you handle your business, because it's a man's job to take care of things, right? Provide for his family, take care of his children, take care of his woman. Some households, they do 50-50, in my relationships, past tense or whatever, I've always been, the breadwinner. And so I always felt like a man should just take care of all the bills necessary, right? So like, my woman, she could have a job, and that's cool, because that money is not really going to help me out in my life, especially if I'm the breadwinner. So she can keep that money for, like, little lunches with her girls, if she want to go trick on herself, buy herself a bag, take a little vacation, whatever. I mean, not even take a vacation, because even when my woman go on vacation, I'm giving her vacation money. But her money is her money. It's not really a big deal to me. I'm not going to need that. And if I ever do need it, if I've taken care of her the way that I take care of a woman, she gonna have that for me. I can always fall back on her. She's my pillow. She's my backup plan. She gonna have that for us, right? Because she works hard. Now, let's just say she doesn't have a business, or she doesn't work hard. She doesn't have a job. She doesn't have a company. And she's like a domesticated woman, a woman that, like, really, takes care of home. And I mean, she can, cook like a motherfucking grandma from the 60s, right? From down south in the 60s. She the shit out of you. She keeps the house clean. She rubs your back, your feet, your hands, your head, everything. She just is a woman, right? Her presence makes you feel king-like, right? That's a job too, because taking care of the home is just as important as a out here balling and handling, the bills and shit. Now, some women go to work, and they're, you got these super women, you know what I'm saying? They go to work all day, and they got businesses, and they come home and they still hold down the kids. And if they don't have kids, they still hold down the home front, they man and whatever, right? So let's just say a man is taking care of all the bills. A man is taking care of all the bills, and basically you don't have to worry about paying a single bill. I mean, everything from your nails, your hair, to your cell phone, to the lights, the car payments, the insurance, the vacation, whatever. Like, the Chanel bags, the whatever, right? Your man, me, if I'm your man, is handling all that, right? So, and bills are due on the 1st, right? So let's just say I pay the bills on the 1st. And I know I'm running along, but I'm trying to really, like, spread it out so y'all can understand where I'm coming from. Bills are due on the 1st, right? So as a man, when I take care of the bills on the 1st, they're taken care of all month, right? Until the next 1st, right? So for 30 days, all the bills are taken care of. And I mean, her car insurance, her her car payment, the house, the house bills, the rent or the mortgage, whatever, everything's taken care of, right? You got your spending money and whatever, right? If she pisses me off or I get an attitude, is it cool if I just stop paying the bills and stop taking care of home? Is it? Nah, it's not, right? Because that would be like leaving her in a fucked up situation, or being petty, or being full of shit, or just not being a real, right? Because if I'm angry with you or you upset me and I've already paid the bills, I can't, like, unpay the bills or not take care of you. So my question is, how come when women get mad, right? In a relationship, if they get mad or they mad at you, they just stop doing what everything they were doing prior, because they're angry, right? So if your woman is mad, right, she just ain't fucking you no more. She ain't cooking this week, and she just, get the fuck out. It might be your house, but you still can get the fuck out. You know how women get. Or if it's her house, it's definitely get the fuck out. So women just put a stop on, like, everything when they're angry or they're upset. And then, shit continues when they're no longer upset or, not mad anymore, right? The shit picks up, you getting food again, you getting again, everything's all good. But when if a man was to do that, then he would be full of shit or petty or just just a trash nigga, right? And so I guess my question at the end of the day is, why is it like that? Why does it have to be like that? Like, how come we just can't support each other through our arguments? This is the way that like my grandparents used to do it when I was younger, and my parents when they had their glory days. Like, this is how they used to do it. It was like, you know, my mom like would come home from work, she'd be off at my dad for infidelity issues or, you know, cheating or whatever. And back in the day, they ain't had no Instagram or none of that. So, you know, she had to find out the old school way. You know what I'm saying? Like either, you know, hop in her car, follow, go figure it out, or her girlfriends tell her something when they see her at the beauty salon, with nail shop, whatever. Right? But anyway, my mom would still come home and take care of him. And I know, you know, once the room doors closed, that she was, you know, subjected to, you know, be his woman. And even though she was mad, she might have still had to, you know, please him. I just know that they kind of held it down until, you know, whatever took place. You know, in the 80s, it was hard raising kids and raising a black family because of, you know, and all that shit. But what I'm saying is that like they didn't just give up as easy as, you know, couples do these days. Like every other day on the internet, I'm seeing somebody break up or somebody give up on somebody, and it's just for the pettiest shit, right? Like small shit. And I think at the end of the day that you know, social media, the algorithms and everything that we are going through, you know, daily on this internet, which, you know what I'm saying, it just has so much to do with the toxicity in relationships, right? Because it don't matter who I'm with or what we doing, or if it's a, you know, I'm dealing with a woman, not if it's a woman, but it's always a woman. But, you know, when dealing with women, it's like they get so tedious about the smallest things. And I don't want to be, you know, not sensitive to a woman's feelings. Like I'm here, right? Like I get it. But it's just like the small shit that I wouldn't trip on. Like, you know, most of the times, like really angers or bothers women, it's always the same, you know, shit. Most times it's usually some social media shit or some infidelity shit. And I'm not saying, you know, all men are gonna cheat, because, you know, that we can, you know, climb down that rabbit hole another day, right? But most of, you know, there's a lot of good women out here. There's more good women than there are good men, I'll tell you that shit for sure. But it's just like we can go back and forth about who's right and who's wrong. The only thing that I'm on here today to say is that we just need some stability. We need some longevity, and we need to just stop like giving up on each other so quick over the littlest shit. Because it's like, if you really, really love that person, right? Like if you love that person, if you feel like that person is your soulmate, or you just love them so much to where you feel like, you know, when you're apart, like it hurts you to your core, I think that like that shit is worth saving. Now me, I get over shit pretty quick, and I get right back to the love like fast as hell, right? Because I know that life is short. We see it every day. People are dying, people are passing. It's you know, if it ain't just natural causes, it's some mass shootings, or, you know, your nigga might go out, get robbed in the club, die in the club, or your girl might get, I don't know, anything, right? Anything could happen to anybody. But one thing is for sure is that one day we all will meet our demise, meaning that all living things must die, right? Flowers, animals, humans, whatever. I'm just saying that, isn't it more important to just love who loves you and really see some shit through? Like, just see it through.
Thanks for tuning in to 9 Mag TV.